Welcome on into today's video where I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you are not improving right now in Rainbow Six Siege. If you're struggling with improvement, don't know where to start, or simply are not seeing the results you want, this is going to help you out. And of course, if it does help you out, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more tips and tricks videos just like this one. The first reason is going to be we're not consistent. This is also a big thing I have learned myself, that consistency is a lot better than simply sprinting and then crashing down. In Siege, you want to be taking things with your practice at a consistent rate. Therefore, if you haven't practiced at all in Siege, you don't go full in on a massive practice schedule. Simply do maybe 10 minutes of T-Hunt each day and up it gradually. If you were to take on a load of it, then realistically, you might feel fine for the first 3 days and it might feel great that you're improving, but you'll slowly start to crash. In the short term, you might not see the results you're looking for, but in the long term, it's going to benefit you a load, simply because you have gradually built it up. And if you are going to be rushing it, then realistically what will happen is you'll keep on getting started and stopping. Nobody wants that. The second reason is going to be you're not taking notes. Now, this is something that I consistently will push and will continue to, because if you are watching improvement videos, if you are watching Pro League games specifically, whatever kind of content you're consuming, in order to improve, if you're not taking notes, that information is going to come right in and that information is going to go right out. Writing it down is going to help it go into that long-term memory, and that is where you need to get things. Once it is going to be in that long-term memory, it's going to be a lot easier for you to remember it, and you can apply it in the game in the heat of the moment, because I can imagine if you haven't wrote anything down, that's not going to be in the long-term memory. Therefore, when you're in the heat of the moment in a situation where you need that information, you won't be able to recall it, because it simply goes straight out. Third of all is going to be that you don't ask enough questions. You are simply not using the resources that you have around you to your advantage, whether you're in a 5-stack, whether you are watching this video right now, whether you are in a Discord server with other players who are better than you, or simply playing with other players in randoms and they have a lot of knowledge about the game. If you are surrounded by people who know more about the game than you, that you can improve on, you need to ask more questions, which includes this right here. If you've got a question, ask it down below in the comments and I'll get right to it. Or you can ask a question when I'm live streaming on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There will be a link down below, or simply in the Discord server as well. Anywhere, ask questions to those players who have the knowledge. They don't have to be a Pro League player, simply someone who is more knowledgeable in an area that you are struggling with. Another great example could be in the 5-stack that you're currently playing in. I can imagine that maybe a few of the players might be better than you. If so, ask them questions. You don't have to do it out of random. If you're in a game, for example, and you end up losing or something happens, you can ask them, well, why did that happen? What should I do better in that situation? Ask questions and be wanting and eager to learn. The fourth reason is that you're not setting goals. You need to be setting these goals, these targets that you are striving to get in Siege. An example of a weekly goal or a monthly goal that you might set is to target my improvement of my mechanics by dedicating 10 minutes of Kovacs every 2 days. Kovacs is an FPS aim trainer commonly used on PC. That would be an example of a great weekly target that you can set. It's probably one of the best ways to track your improvement, because it can be very, very hard to progress and see how that progress is coming along when you don't really have a way to measure it. However, if you know you're ticking off these goals by simply putting in the work, the improvement is going to come from it. And if you're consistently setting the goals and achieving them, you're going to see that improvement. The fifth and final reason comes down to you not putting in the time. Now, I know for a lot of you, time is something that will be taken up by many other things. But if you are going to be putting a lot of time into casual, you could be putting that time into T-Hunt or practicing and analysing elsewhere. You need to be thinking about where you're spending your time. Even if you can do the small amounts of time in T-Hunt, that's going to benefit you a lot in that long run. Especially if you're going to be putting that into casual. Take some of that time away and put it into T-Hunt if you really want to improve. There is 110% some time that you can find and put it into your improvement for Siege, I know it. So go out and find that slot of time. If you would like to learn how to completely transform your aim with a full mechanics guide, I have covered that on the channel. That video will be there at the end. If the video did help you out or you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more tips and tricks just like this one. A massive thank you to all of the patrons. Your support is much appreciated. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.